All right, and we are going to be taking a look now at the very latest coming from KwaZulu-Natal. Flood relief efforts are continuing in the province. There's been widespread infrastructure damage as well as the loss of life. And our senior reporter, Jayed Paulse, has been keeping an eye on that one for us. Jayed, good evening to you. Tell us where you are, what you've been seeing today.
Well, a very good evening to you, Iman, and to the viewers on The Full View. Well, we've actually returned to Bellspruit Stream, where it all started 10 days ago. You would know, on Christmas Eve, a devastating flood swept many homes away and 30 people perished in this particular stream right now. And this is where we've returned, Iman. It's quite somber. Fortunately, there were no lives lost on Monday evening when flash floods ripped through Ladysmith once again, but I felt that it was fitting to return here and just talk about Ladysmith. Established in 1850, but it really was just built on a floodplain. And in as much as we talk about Ladysmith, we also need to acknowledge Ulundi, because reports are coming out of Ulundi that they are also experiencing flash floods actually at this moment now. But to talk to us about town planning, infrastructure, and where to from here, I am joined by the Mayor of Alfred Duma local municipality, Zama, Sibisi. Thank you so much for joining us, Mayor. We never saw lives lost on Monday, fortunately, Mayor, but one needs to go back to the start. We've seen flash floods every single year since January, and now this is possibly the third one since last year. In terms of the municipality, in terms of infrastructure and what needs to be done to ensure that those living on low-lying areas and in the catchment areas are not affected, what is the municipality doing?
Greetings to you, greetings to your viewers, greetings to the residents of Alfred Duma, and a special greetings to Amakhosa and Lunkulu, those residing within our municipality. Yes, it is true that since we were sworn in on the 17th of December 2021, beginning of 2022, I think January, February, we experienced the flooding of the town. It was very bad, but not this bad, like the one that we currently experienced. And it is becoming a norm that every beginning of the year, January up to March, we are experiencing these floods. As the new council that was sworn in on the 17th of December 2001, we took it upon ourselves that in our 5-year term we want to ensure that this town flooding is put to an end. Yes, it might look like we have failed for now, but there are things that we are doing. We enlisted the services of SOPEC consultants who advised us, who gave us some advice, like the non-functional valves, like your water catchment areas, especially the Windsor Dam, that is normal, and also the vegetation in the river. We communicated all that with the Provincial Department of Cogta. We even contacted the Water and Sanitation Department. They gave us plus or minus 14 million, which we spent on purchasing the valves. We fixed 11 valves on the river, and we attended to the river, digging it to try and increase the volume that the river can carry, because that was one of the concerns, that the volume of water that the Klip River is able to carry now has decreased with 75%. So we did all that. Yes, it worked a bit. Like last year, we experienced this flooding, but it wasn't that severe. And if you remember, on the 24th, there were heavy rains here, but the town did not flood. Unfortunately, this time around, our valves, our drainage system failed to hold on to water, hence the town flooded. We were so fortunate today to be visited by the MEC for Kokta, Honorable Bongistole Moloi, and she came here to see everything herself, and she agreed with us that we need plus or minus $1 billion to attend to the issue of the river and the issue of the water catchment area. We are going to engage with a team from the Premier's office and also engage with the Department of Water and Sanitation, because the long-term solution here will be the revival of the Windsor Dam. If we do not have a dam on this huge river, we will always experience this flooding issue.
Okay. Mayor, before I let you go, just in terms, schools are returning back next week. We're going to be seeing a lot of scholars taking, and if we look at some of the roads that were damaged, if you could just quickly tell us, are the interventions with regards to fixing those roads so the scholars can return to school?
Yes, in fact, the damage did not only occur here in town, even in the rural wards. That is where the roads were eroded. Our bridges were washed away. We are having that challenge, but as a municipality, we are making sure that by the time our schools are open, all the roads will be in a usable condition.
Mayor, thank you so much for talking to us, and also that comprehensive talk about what your intervention's looking like on the ground when it comes to infrastructure and drainage of Ladysmith. Thank you so much. That was the Mayor of Alfred Duma Local Municipality, Zama, Sibisi, just talking to us about the recent flooding that Ladysmith has experienced, Iman. And as I just step out of shot, he's also spoken to us about the roads that they're going to make sure that are fixed before schools open next week. As I said to you, fortunately, there has been no casualties this time. During December on Christmas Eve, we did see 30 people losing their lives with flash floods here in Ladysmith. It's back to you in studio.
Well, thank you very much for that comprehensive update, Jay. Thank you very much. Our senior news reporter, Jayed Paulse.